what's something that's not socially acceptable in America that should be? Kicking rude customers out of stores before they escalate to a full meltdown. Retail cashiers getting to sit down. Having the government do your taxes for Intuit and Rabla. Talking about salaries or how much you make. Taking time off when you are not feeling mentally well. First time in the US currently. I'm from Europe. Not adding taxes to the prices is really annoying sometimes. You never exactly know how much you gotta pay at the counter. Living with your parents after university for more than a few months. Most people I know feel enormous social pressure to go out on their own. Taking time off to heal your body, like sick days. Valuing sleep and health over the latest party. Sleeping. People don't get any sleep and are shamed for being too tired to function, especially hormonal teens at school. Miss Girl, we need more naps than most. I demand a designated nap time. Cashiers being able to sit. Being able to sit at work in for grammar. Stay-at-home dads go to Europe and you'll see dads everywhere with a pram stroller or walking with their kids to school while mom is working. My cousin's husband in the States gave up his job to be a stay-at-home dad, and other Yanks look at him like he's some kind of weirdo. Your nipples are older than your teeth. If you are referring to adult teeth, they're always there. They are just stored further back in the skull waiting. Some are behind the baby's eyes. And my shower thoughts get deleted. Your cells replace over time, skin cells even faster. Your nipples are not the same set you had when you were born. My nipples are constantly replaced by new cells, but my teeth are minerals that have been there for many years. Not all my teeth, most of them are fake. All of my soft tissue cells are replaced every 7 years. My teeth and bones are older than every other part of the brain my mind is stored on. My teeth are older than me. Grandma, get off the internet. Babies are born with their teeth. They are just still in their skull. If you want nightmares, Google a toddler's head X-ray. Considering the rate at which we replace cells, the nips would be much younger than teeth which don't replenish. The first shower thoughts that made me laugh out loud. Don't worry, no one has posted this. It's dumb, and B, it's wrong. From what I've found, the nipples form about a week after teeth start to. So you're incorrect. But you tried. It would have cost you nothing not to have said this. Well, your anus is older than everything else on your body as it forms first. Richard Dawkins would love this. Guys with girlfriends, how often do you text your girlfriend? Quality time, quantity time. It check your attachment style and what is actually triggering it. We catch up over text each night and rarely text during the day. On the rare occasion we have something to send during the day, her response time is fast because she is always by her phone. Mine can be up to a couple hours, as I often don't check my phone for longer periods of. We've discussed texting habits and frequency. Should be able to discuss anything with you, or so is my view. At least once per hour. This isn't healthy for most people, though. She's clingy and always worries about me. We just message each other that we're ok. You are texting woey too much. Cut your texts back to 3 or 4 a week maximum and watch her response. Constantly, non-stop. We talk about everything. Unless one of us is asleep or busy, we are constantly talking about something. Whether it's a customer's weird haircut at her job or how our newest product smells like Sprite at mine. She's just not that into you, just likes the attention she's getting. If she likes you, but she clearly likes the attention. You sound like my ex. Give lifetime to give you good things to talk about for when you actually see each other. What are signs you are a very attractive man instead of just an attractive man? Girls approach you. Women lock eyes with you and smile. They don't do that to unattractive men. They typically avoid eye contact instead. People are very receptive of you when you're attractive, but they actively approach you when you're very. Has been my general observation as a bartender, at least. I see hundreds of people interacting regularly. The most attractive men intimidate women so much that they aren't even willing to have date or have sex if you ask them appropriately, so that's a sign. 3 girls make a pact to lose their virginity by you. I don't think I am, so evidently I don't know the signs. 50 body count, none paid. The extreme nervousness of women around you. The sheer volume of female attention. Ache. But good to see when they around you. So the girl you think is shy and saying I can't show you but I like you are just changing from that to slut. If girl ask out and get into your bed on first date by her own initiative. Women spend money on you. They buy you drinks, food, and gift. Someone walks up to you, hands you a card, and says I'm a professional model scout. Happened to one of my male friends, and he was in Italy on a runway 2 weeks demand for men than women. For men, what's the key for a long-lasting relationship? Productive communication. If you try to one-up your partner or catch them in goaches, then that's going to snowball into a breakup. Talk with the intention of understanding your partner and be willing to occasionally make a sacrifice compromise on your own preferences in order to resolve conflicts and disagreements. 1. Daily kissing and touching. 2. Compliment at least twice as much as you complain. 3. He didn't do your ex's mistakes. Don't punish him from those either. 4. It's not 50-50. It's 100 from both. Trust, compromise, and a level of similarity and understanding. For their partners to stop looking for other potential dating, call it's settling, others call it sexual freedom. In the end, there's always going to be someone who appears to be a better match on the surface. Fighting that urge to keep looking will definitely help. Always remember the world fights against you. It's much easier to face the world as a team. That's the goal. Finding a good quality partner. Everything that everyone else has said is true. Guys, how do I know if a girl's being genuine or just playing around when it comes to flaking on dates? If she has time, that is a red flag. No, 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 if you have time. Make other plans. I have come to the age where I stopped trying to predict what women think. Try not caring as much and find some other dates. Generally, an advance notice with an apology and her rescheduling for a definitive day and time is what I see as genuine. If she's saying if I have time and leaving it up in the air like that with no contact, then I'd say she's playing you and I would avoid any other contact with this woman. She doesn't value your time and thinks you'll be available at her disposal. Here's what you do. Tell her it's no problem and then let it. Now find another one. Well, it's up to her now. If she wants to meet you, she'll schedule. Otherwise, if she's playing hard to catch, run. These kinda games are toxic material. The ball is in her court now. If you cancel a date on someone, it's up to you to make new. She doesn't or expects you to make plans again, then don't waste your time. The rule of thumb is that if someone asks to reschedule and follows through by suggesting a concrete time, there did not suggest a concrete s not this isn't a game someone is playing, but a soft, quiet no because they aren't good or clear communicators. Your username is what kills half the population. What is it? Prepare yourself. What? Age. Well, sorry, Asia. The absence of koalas. A virus that turns everyone into gingers, and the sunburns are deadly. I'm out of here. Huge asshole. I guess we eradicate all copies of The Princess Bride forever so nobody can see it again. Then people just become depressed and kill themselves. Get ready for one hell of a week. In for it now. Some get the cugs, and some get the very aggressive cugs. Money causes war, war kills. Sushi flavored soda. Venereal diseases and ripped assholes for everyone. The Buddha apocalypse has arrived, not sure what is going to go down, but I guess it kills a bunch of people. Just a bit of rain. Oh no. I'm just imagining half the population dying in increasingly outlandish hand-related accidents. Like a rock gets kicked up on the highway, hits a guy's hands and causes him to wreck, or a stewardess spills hot coffee on a pilot's hands and the plane crashes, that sort of thing. You all saw me coming. A marching band that tramples people. My dog. A capybara toast hybrid. When you're already in a relationship and find another person attractive, what do? Admire their attractiveness and move on with the rest of my life. Move on with my life. There are and there will always be attractive, none of them are worth throwing away a great relationship. Acknowledge the attractive. Go play with the better toy and ruin my life because I can't exercise some self-restraint and learn to appreciate the things I have. Lol, nothing. Same thing I do 99.9 of the time when I'm single, nothing. I see so many attractive women in a day, sometimes its question is what if she shows attraction to me? Easy, they don't. Or I'm oblivious. If you are eating an ice cream cone, would you drop it on the ground if you saw one walking by? Maybe if you are 3, but not an adult. Refrain from doing anything stupid or lingering a gaze too long. You literally just move on with your day. You can never stop yourself from seeing someone else attractive and enjoying it, but at least for me there's a lot more going on with my relationship with my wife than just she's hot, and so as soon as the beautiful person is gone, I just move on with my day. Neat, that's a pretty person. Then go on about my business as usual. What will 10 push-ups a day do? More than 0, crack on. Make you better at doing 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups a day could lead to 20 push-ups a day, then 30 and perhaps 40. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a run every single day will make you superhuman. It will give you a good start. Keep doing it. One day you will think, what the hell, let's go next level. That's the day that leads to payoff. Go for it. If you do them really slow, like 1 minute or more per push-up, it will do a lot. If you currently can't do 10 push-ups with ease, you will gain strength until you can. Once you can do 10 push-ups with ease, it will effectively do nothing more for you. Muscles need a fairly strong stimulus to grow, and 10 push-ups just isn't enough strain on your muscles to cause growth beyond a relatively low threshold. Make the 3 beers a day taste even better. It will make it easier, but you will hit a plateau where it doesn't do anything anymore because your muscles have gotten used to it. Adding weight or reps will take you out of that barrier. Get you 70 per week. Better than 0 push-ups. That's how to think of it. There's no one at the weighing or measuring people. I got them to print my learner's permit with my height as 5'12" just because I was young and had a hunch they just print whatever you put there. Then who the fuck was that guy in the men's bathroom? That's why my height is 6 and my weight is Earl's on my license. My actual weight begins with a 1, and I am also not telling them what it be fair, it's hardly my fault. My fingers slipped on the keys. My license doesn't list weight. I think it's best not to, because weight can fluctuate drastically in a fairly short amount of time. They also let you choose your eye color. I don't think I've measured my height or weight in years now that I think about it. Lady asked me my height. I told her 69 cause I'ms. She put downs. I don't even look 6 foot tall. Wouldn't it being widely inaccurate only serve to inconvenience you? Bar, liquor store, police interaction, coroner. All places where identifying yourself. Y'all got me out here checking my driver's license for weight. There's no weight on a Florida driver's license. What money pit hobby do you refuse to give up? Snowboarding. Trips, lodging, gear, booze, medical bills. Nothing on earth makes me happier than riding a deep powder day with the homies, though, so I don't think I'll stop until I'm forced to. Driving around the countryside eating garbage. I mean road tripping in the camper van. Lego. My kids are going to be 13 and still loves them, and I get to help. It's the one thing they really still do enjoy both doing. Woodworking, you don't need to spend a lots of money to do it, but it's really easy to do so once you begin. Motorcycles. Renovating our house. Someday it will pay off, but not for a long time. Building cars, trucks. Out of the 8 vehicles I've owned, only 2 of them weren't modified. Having horses. Warhammer 40,000. Knitting. I spend more on yarn to make a sweater than what I would pay in a don't get me started on my yarn stash. Pets, my cat eats better than I do. Saltwater aquarium. Aquarium. As a man, how many things are there that you never thought a woman would disapprove of, but later you find out they actually do disapprove. I found out that my significant other didn't like that I brought wine and a dessert when I met her parents for the first time. Until I was married I never knew I could breath wrong, or walk wrong, or drink water wrong, or put a straw in a cup wrong, or pick the wrong color lighter, or take a plug out of the socket wrong, or spend my free time wrong. It's crazy how I never noticed this before. Most random ass icks. There were a few questions a while back trying to see what guys' icks were, and then complaints that they were too substantial. Just about everything. Pretty much everything. Ye even saw someone complaining on here because a man complimented her oak. Full apartheid, and never the twain shall meet until the human race dies off. I am surprised at how much Gen Z women expect men to financially dish out for them. I'm 31 and women my age never did that. Aside from that, though, I can't think of much. Actually, it's almost always the opposite. Women are okay with way more shit than people think they are.